Are you tired of disciplining your kids and getting a really negative response from them? In this video, I want to help you make a mindset shift that'll help you when your kids are getting negative about the discipline you're putting in place. Hey, everybody. So, when we work with our kids and they do something wrong and we need to address it, a lot of times kids react negatively. And that can be really frustrating as a parent. But I find that a lot of us parents get surprised by this. We tell our kids they need to pick up the toys, or they know they can't go out that late at night, or whatever it might be. And then they react negatively to it, and we're shocked by it. And we get frustrated too now. But the truth is, discipline and misbehavior are not interruptions to our day, and they're not interruptions to parenting and family life. They are the very makings of parenting and family life. In fact, a lot of our job as a parent is discipline. So, what does that mean to discipline, though? A lot of us tend to hear the word discipline and we react negatively to it. We think about really bad forms of discipline that we didn't like, all this like, you better do it or else type mentality. That's not what it means. In fact, if you go look up discipline in the Bible, you're going to find, when you look it up in the original languages that the Bible was written in, the vast majority of times when it's talking about that, it's talking about training, discipling, hear the word right there, discipline, disciple, training, discipling, educating, teaching. And so, if that's what the word discipline means most of the time in the Bible, then perhaps most of our discipline needs to be about training and positively focused, helping our children move in the right direction. Now, that doesn't mean my child will now suddenly appreciate everything I'm doing, but I can now keep my mindset in the right direction of understanding that when I need to discipline my child, this is not an interruption to my day. This is my day. This is what my child needs right now, and I need to come support them, help them move in the right direction. The book of Hebrews tells us that no discipline in the moment feels good and seems like it's a great thing. But those who endure through discipline, it will produce a harvest of righteousness and peace. And so we need to help our children become harvesters of righteousness and peace in the long term. What does that mean right now? It means we need to address things when they come up. And if we can wrap our minds around this idea that it's not an interruption to our day when we need to address things, that's going to change the way we approach things, because we're going to see this and say, oh, look at that. We got an opportunity to work on discipline here. Now, I'm telling you, try that. Try psyching yourself out a little bit there when you see your kids misbehaving. Just tell yourself, whoops, looks like I get a chance to work on discipline now. You're going to enter into that moment just a little bit differently. And that's going to be a good thing. It's going to be a good thing because you're going to be able to focus on the positive side of things. You see, a lot of times we get in there and we're just like, stop touching that, stop looking at that, stop licking that, stop whatever that, right? And we're telling our kids to stop. And yeah, there's safety things we got to tell them, hey, stop doing that, and stuff like that. But what is our kids supposed to do instead? We need to tell our kids, you want to start this. You need to move in this direction. So not just stop hitting her, it's also ask to use that and teach them the right way. It's not stop taking that. It's also get permission. What is this over here? What is point B? That's point A where my kid's misbehaving. Point B is over here. Point B is where you want to be. And how do I help my child get there? When I recognize that discipline is part of my day, it's not an interruption to parenting, it is part of parenting, I can now stay more positively focused and remind myself I'm trying to get to point B here with my child. But a big piece of being able to maintain that focus is having a plan in parenting. Too many of us are just reacting to situations as they come by, and we don't have an overarching plan for what our parenting should look like, a plan that's based and steeped in our faith. And I keep forgetting to tell you to hit that like button. I tell you, when you hit the like button, it lets me know that this was a video that really was helpful on some level. So go ahead and hit that like button if you're finding this video helpful. It'll tell me this is maybe the type of video I need to make more of. Now, if you'd like to start developing that plan and changing the momentum in your family life permanently, I've got a few resources down in the description down below, but one I want to point out to you is a brand new digital course that the National Center for Biblical Parenting has launched called Home Improvement. Home Improvement is a book that Scott Taransky and Joanne Miller, the founders of of the National Center for Biblical Parenting. They wrote it years ago. Last year or so, they developed the audiobook version of it, and now they've got this digital course. You want to just grab it now. It is fantastic. You're going to develop this overarching plan for a family life. You're going to understand when I'm talking here on the YouTube channel about using a heart-based approach to parenting. I do my best to help you understand how to do that, but having a digital course with all these resources available to you there and the ability to go back and watch these videos, and that's going to help you develop the plan that you need to support your kids and have the family life that you're only dreaming of right now. So jump in the description down below and grab the link and go ahead and check it out. And after you're done doing that, go ahead and check out a few more videos right here on my YouTube channel. You'll really enjoy them. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you real soon. Bye, everyone.